Growing up, every street had one strange house. During my time, we called it House 42. The house was very scary simply because it was different from the rest of the houses. If every house had electricity, this house did not. The garden was not looked after. Tall grasses hugged the wall like snakes. It lacked every amenity it should have. The house appeared to be the oldest in the neighborhood. This house belonged to an old man who we barely saw. We only saw him when he came to fetch water from a well. A game of football was over whenever someone kicked the ball so high into this compound. No one dared climb over. No one dared to step within its bounds. But like I said earlier, we heard rumors. Our parents talked, so we heard different stories about the strange house and its owner. One of such stories was that the old man once lived happily. They were loved by everyone. They ran a little bakery, and during the weekends, they gave out free bread to little children. But something bad happened. One day, she didn't wake up. His world crumbled. When you think about it, that makes sense as to why he would go beside himself, away from any meaningful interactions with the world. As I said earlier, we knew the rules. Once the ball went in, the game was over. But then came Philip. Philip was new to the area. He unsurprisingly was not bound by our fears. Once the ball had gone over to the strange compound, he climbed the fence. He ignored our warnings. After that day, he never spoke to us. What he saw, we could only guess. He came back changed, his eyes void the light we once knew. Till date, we were unable to get information out of Philip's mouth. What did he see that day? I asked myself. His family had left a few months after the incident. We all suspected it had everything to do with what he had seen in that strange house. After Philip had gone, it didn't take long for everything to unravel. It started with a stench that filled the whole neighborhood. It lasted for days. They found him, surrounded by the remnants of life he once knew, and those forgotten footballs, each telling a story of childhood lost. House 42, a testament to love, loss, and the mysteries we leave behind.